Yeda twede ampo Nyankopon asese nanso yasan hia biom. Me ba onchen abeka kire wona se. A year and by this time. Me found the onamu. Me found a situation no. Me found the uhu. Me found a cha to be a when watching and bia me found said dia obi air catchero. Nyansafo air catchero. Me found a solution said the tier. But me the America say a year and by this time. Tomorrow by this time. Not in Satraye Abba. Tomorrow by this time, aduane be busu wo Israel. Tomorrow by this time, they will need that on Sabeka. Amen. Tidifo nka amen. Sabre mechia niaminia na mesama wakwaba Pastor Samuel Ayine Adoko. Amen. Ede Nyankopon se so de wo afri Kumasi abedu ha somdwe mu. Na Ama bonibia ensi ewo kwamu. Amen. Yeah, twas a year and by this time. A chance say, a face say, I want our chana. You been a one in daso, sikabi been a wuhia, capital been a one in daso. All time will break through. I'm telling you, sir, tomorrow by this time will be the day all answers will come to your prayers. Umpire body when it does so a year and by this time a chance say odifo no say a chance say nyoma na ye den na be ye mmere de wo twena emma no a bibi kuramu no a chance say no obegyamu ohondemfo no begyamu a year and by this time a chance say yanko 2 Kings chapter 4 verse 11 to 16.
2 Kings chapter number 4
yes.
Verse number 11
to 16. Yes.
I read. And it fell on a day that he came tied up and he turned into the chamber and laid there 12. And he said to Gehazi, his servant.
He said to Gehazi, his servant.
Call this Shunammah.
Shunammah woman.
And when he had called her, she stood before him. And he said unto him, say now unto her, behold, thou hast been carefully for us with all this care.
Adoya na wo ye no afode na wo Boaz for asore ho no nia wo ye na nipa yi wa ye no a year and by this time God will visit you. Nia wo ye na for say what to agu no a year and by this time tomorrow by this time the most high God will reward you. Because Bible say papa o ye papa man nya wa adwin say wo je emuaye anase mfaso afiri nipa ho say wo ye obi papa na say or the papa atua oka mfaso be na obenya afiri so because wiasefo mpo eye de wo ye no na mom na de hia na say a year and by this time tomorrow by this time the God that reward will reward you.
Amen. What is to be done for thee?
Day na ye nyama nia wo ye na ofo se watu agu no adoye na wo ye na nipa yi wa ye ofo se watu agu de wo ye atu agu no ntungu yi na ebire bi baba onyankopon be bisa o se dey na me nyama o daye na waso na wo nya wo breakthrough wo daye num no tomorrow by this time the result no be manifest to physical. Tomorrow by this time there when it does no shall come to pass. A year and by this time wait for the result. Wait for the response. The Lord Most High will answer you. A year and by this time.
Wouldn't thou be spoken for to the king or to the captain of the host? And she answered, I dwell among my own people.
I dwell among my own people.
And he said,
so for 3 verse 13.
Verse number 10.
Mamen come verse no. Elisha said to Gehazi, tell her, we appreciate the kind concern you have shown us. What can we do for you? Can we put in a good word for you to the king or to the commander of the army? or refer to Nyankopɔn. Newa yama ye nyina no yemfa ensam bi yemfa wade srade enko Onyankopɔn anim ana na o ansa wana woman say me wo bibibia me ne nkrofo na wa ha me de me ho me wo sika me wo adan me wo bibibia me hia bia but Elisha hu say o laki bibi wo na brabo eba bi na woni da so ma me ne hia ba oni ba enti wadoye na wo ye ne man hwe se watu agu se na wonya ntwa so aba akina obetwa so aba wo ma betwa so aba. God will reward you and reward your fourth generation, and he will bless you and bless your fourth generation, because Yahweh na kanyankopon Cornelius adoya oye one day or towarsa ena nyankopon man muaye me ka kiro ye Abraham adoya oye Abraham afode ompo wa mantu angu ankase obede me ye nyoma tu agu kwa nipa mame muaye one day nyankopon man muaye. A year and by this time Echina say, the minimum no said, Nyankopon asem so na me gina. And if I be a man of God, if I serve the Most High, I am prophesying to your life. Echina say, afese say, the woni dano, eba na wo peno, sika na wo peno, adwuma na wo de applications akoko kukomu na ye nyam frɛ odo. Tomorrow by this time, you will receive a call and you will get your appointment letter.
Amen.
Yanko, verse 14.
Verse number 14.
Yes, I'm about 13 or say, what can we do for you? Can we put in a good word for you to the king or to the commander of the army? And she replied, no, my family takes good care of me. Verse 14. Later Elisha asked Gehazi, what can we do for her? Gehazi replied, she doesn't have a son, and her husband is an old man. Verse 14. Call her back again. Elisha told him. When the woman returned, Elisha said to her as she stood in the doorway, next year at this time, you will be holding a son in your arms. Afese say, ebana wani dasono. Ebana wo pena wunya nyaye no. Oh, miscarriage na wunya nyinya no. Me ka cho se enye twi. Me ka cho se eye process Nyankopon de prapra kwa mu. E kina se afese se wo be wo na onso obada wo sam. Afese se na wo to obadi. Afese se na de wuhia na wo sanka ye na wa pra. Oh, ya do yensu ye bold morning. Oh, ya do yensu nipa e pretend say ye do. I'm telling you, say a year and by this time, a year and a year and by this time, a year and a sooner kata or sooner mount our who abe show mano, a year and by this time, a brenna beba, a don be boom, or boff one a beba, or boff one a ba, or boff one a beba, a brenna beson. Tomorrow by this time, you will need done on Sabeka. Verse 16. Next year at this time, you will be holding a son in your arms. And the woman replied, no, my Lord, she cried. Oh, man of God, don't deceive me and get my hopes up like that. Oni matoda sensenchwane ba. Wa bompa ya bo so say answer ne ba eluku some funny way mao. But Nyankopon de omfa ho anyhow you see the result. Anyhow hunu fa. The moment wa po otwediam po Nyankopon di no, he will reply you. He will reward you because ye wo ye no untungu ye. O se to abodo tu nsu ani. Adachi bi e china se on sabeka. Ye wo ye no nyantungu. It's never happened. The Lord, the God that I serve, always reward. Na so okaso or reward wa. Why ni osia kwan? Why ni abusuya pani? Why no si on the wa ben? Why no si on the oye den? Oye den said den kura na. Ho den na oye no. Onya ho den no. Bible said Kaise onyankopon twedi ampon ena ma wa honde ma odidie ena ma wa honde ma ode ye de wokoba no watamfo no de omoye ni nyina no twedi ampon onyankopon na ma honde na bere bi beba obeka say enough is enough obeje o ma honde amfiri o nsam na wabie kwan ato ba bi akwan ni ama wo odo no obema nsuo apie ewo esere so eto asase pese so a desert obema nsuo apie firi ho. A year and by this time, whatever you are yearning for, whatever you are waiting for, whatever be your prayers, I am telling you, a year and by this time, the Most High God will reward you. He will listen to your prayers. Tomorrow, by this time, He will come to your aid. Genesis chapter 18, verse 10 to 14. And I read. Then one of them said, I will return to you about this time next year. One of the angels, 3 angels visited Abraham. Now Abraham yoma doye. Abraham mo baby tinaye. Abraham mo diani diye. Abraham mo nsuo nomoye. Abraham mo nsuo dwareye. O mo baby dae. Se monna munidi na monna munjare na munidi na monna na echina monto amakwantuo so. Bible say Abraham nya no ho na an esi ahohodan to say yemfa say na hotel and say apartment for visitors. And to say who tu kwan na say wo kwa na say okodu baby a Abraham wo na wo hia na otumi ma wo baby tena no ma wo baby nsu adware na yire Sarah nso aye aduane kama ma wo no wadi no wada ade achi a wato akwantuo so na esane de Abraham ye no na nipa fo se oye ne omahunu kwa onhu onim de ode ne sika ye ono de otutu ne sika na Abraham adesre de ne se anko benya ba na dachi bia so oni ho a ne ba no ne yemu ade ne ba no edi na ade na wa pra ma onya 100 years. Abraham ware no 50 years. From 50 years to time onya 100 years no ni ba. Moses atwan ya for 40 years ansa na Nyankopon de o se nyamede ne ye no eba mu. Watwan 1 year, watwan 2 years, watwan 1 week, wa bompa 3 weeks. Result in my o ye dede. But you come on to pain. Tana beche. Then so enka hoda. Unya nwuye ide. Woti asasi so de kwan bia so de was open peno. De wasire otwedi ampo Nyankopon. Wode be ma wo. Won sabeka. Enya dia obeda na chi a kire oda. A year and by this time. Tomorrow by this time will be your day. Ebi die ba na anopa enhwema onka se waka achi obi die ebeba ewia wo die enya mai na obi die ba ewia ma enya wadwe se waka achi obi die beba nyumre empre ho mo mu nyina de mbra still wo die enya mai tobo apart from anopa ewia ne anadwo no kai se ahemrache wo ho kai se anadwo de suom wo ho bra wada na wani nna so no bra wada na wani nna no sabre na result sabre na answer na ba na etwen o se wo be sore answer na etwen se wo be sore na da wo be sore pe wo pie firi wo numu a answer na se minie breakthrough no se minie saa na twede ampo Nyankopon nya na de ekina se obe sane aba be hwe a year and by this time the Lord will come to your aid. Amen. Verse 10, Hona. Then one of them said, I will return to you about this time next year, and your wife, Sarah, will have a son. Sarah was listening to this conversation from the tent. Abraham and Sarah were both very old by this time, and Sarah was long past the age of having children. Verse 12. So she laughed silently to herself and said, How could a worn-out woman like me enjoy such pleasure, especially when my master, my husband, is also old? Verse 13. Then the Lord said to Abraham, why did Sarah laugh? Why did she say, can an old woman like me have a baby? Verse 14. Is anything too hard for the Lord? I will return about this time next year, and Sarah will have a son. I will return. Is anything too hard for the Lord to do? And found in fear would be. O classmate for. What the why ya enye almost row, almost koba, almost sisi adan, almost kanka sakesiye, almost yenyoma kesiye. Omo ma no pabre wo de na ebia na ye nwumre ebia na wo de na ye awia twan ara koso ara na bompae koso na twantwedi amponyankopon anim na wade chie no is coming. Your tomorrow by this time is near. Your next year by this time is near. Your breakthrough is just close to you. Don't give up. Do not give up. Continue. Persistently, continue praying, continue knocking at the door. Matthew chapter 7, verse 7, or say, ask, it shall be given unto you. Knock, it will be open to you. Seek, and you will find. Continue knocking, continue asking, continue praying, And one day, one particular day, one particular hour, your answer will be given. Your answer will come. Your day and your year will come, and the Lord will visit you, and He will put a smile in your face. And those who are laughing you will come. Those who are mocking you will come close to you and pretend as if they have done nothing. And I'm telling you, that is your time. Wait for it. It is yours. Wait for it. Your time is near, and the time is now. Shalom. Peace.